What's up, guys? Chris here with some FLO-OSOPHY, and this is something I borrowed from Will Smith talking about love, but I'm going to refer to more mentoring or teaching or helping people. There's two types of people. There's carpenters and there's gardeners. Now, what I mean by that is carpenters are the people who build and mold and sculpt things. They're going to take the tools and going to build you up to what they want you to be. Notice I said what they want you to be because they're creating you. Versus a gardener. Now, gardeners are going to help you by providing the environment for you to grow. They're not going to give you the stuff. They're going to actually take things away. They're going to weed. They're going to take that stuff out so you can have the best environment to grow to what you're going to be. Now, the reason why I say you need both is because, let's say as me now as a parent, you have to help mold the child. You're going to be the carpenter for them. You're going to help give them the tools. You're going to help shape them, mold them, kind of build them up to what you want them to be eventually one day. You want to give them the right tools, you want to give them the right values, you want to give them the right principles, you want to give them the right information. Those are all things you're doing to help build them up because they're starting with a flat base. They're starting with nothing there. They're a blank slate. So whatever you put in is what that thing, whether it be, again, a person or whatever, is going to become. Now when it gets to the gardener side, now that thing is becoming, the person's becoming who they're going to become, you have to learn when to step away and just be the gardener. Now you have to learn to, all right, now I'm going to move out that person's way and I'm going to let them become who they wanted to be all along. You can't always be the carpenter because there's going to be stages to it. And that's why I think it's a beautiful thing about mentoring and teaching and staying in touch with students and people you've mentored over the course of years. Because there's times where you're that carpenter and you're giving them the tools, you're giving them the tools, you're giving them the tools, and then there's a time where you step back and just be that gardener and they actually show you what they've learned and who they've always wanted to become this entire time. And now you're just providing the right environment or maybe just providing the right opportunities for that person to grow and to shine. So again, you need to be both and you have to know when to be one, when to be the carpenter and kind of push a little bit, and when to be the gardener and back off a little bit and let them kind of be who they are to become. Because we can't force anybody to be something. Those people, that stuff is deep rooted, it's deep seated. They're going to become what they're going to become. We can help guide them and help them, but we can't force them to do anything. And I think that's where people get lost as far as teachers, mentors. You get lost in that where you're trying to make somebody something because maybe you see the potential, but they may not see that potential in themselves yet. So by providing the right environment for them to thrive in, hopefully they find that potential on their own. But if you're always trying to force the issue, it's always going to fire back on you. That's our FLO-OSOPHY for today. A little bit longer one. There's so much more information on that topic that I'd like to shine on and talk about, but I don't want to make the video way too long and people just tune out after a while. So come to our FLO-OSOPHY July 15th. We'll be discussing things like this, and we'll definitely be putting this topic in there. So hope to see you then. Peace.